That was loud. Well, it started a little spooky. Hang on. Oh, I see. Oh no, it's a puzzle! I feel like we just rotate this until we get it right. And there it is, see? Okay. I don't know what that was. But okay. I'm starting the timer now. That was the intro. Even though I had to do a puzzle.
What? Who? Oh, I must have dozed off. Perhaps we need a spot of tea to wake us up. What do you say, Rufus? Yes, quite right. Better get back to work. This book won't write itself. Maybe I should start somewhere easier. I'll come back to the prologue later. The sun rose over another perfect day in picturesque Arthurton. To the casual observer, Arthurton seemed like any other small, quiet town. It was nestled in a valley between two mountains, lined by lustrous forests, and perched on the edge of a pristine lake. It had a main street with all the essentials, including a place to sip coffee.
That is essential.
It had schools, a college, a church, and a police station.
Agatha Christie's. Nice. The Great Placebo. Pharmacy and magic.
It even had a museum no one ever visited. It was the kind of place you might find anywhere on your travels. Typical, maybe even forgettable. But there was one thing in Arthurton that was unlike any other town in the whole world. Actually, it was a girl. Her name was Jenny LeClue. And she was the world's greatest detective. Finkelstein residence. Oh, hello, Glenda. Yes, he said he might ring. Okay, patch me through then. Richard? Yes, I got it. I did, and my answer is no. I understand that, but... Well, yes, of course, but... No. Nothing is settled. I'm not going to do it. It goes against everything my books stand for. No, not yet, but... If I could just... Please, listen to what I'm saying.
What am I doing? Hope all's well. If I got bad news, old chum. There's no easy way to say it. I've attached the latest book sale numbers. Oh, those look really bad. Nowadays, young readers want more mystery and danger. You're losing them with Jenny's increasingly timid and repetitive adventures. One bit of good news, it's too late for the stores to cancel their orders for the next book, so we're gonna give you one last go and see if you can breathe some life into the old girl. We want you to try a proper murder mystery. Start killing people off. Add some drama. The bottom line is, if you don't step it up, I'm afraid it's a case of Jenny and the last hurrah. Flip. The other positive news, someone from a hack newspaper finally reviewed your last book. The 38th? Wow, that's a lot of books. It's been a mediocrity. Is the only mystery left is how this trash keeps getting published. I took the worst bits out. I imagine all this might come as I imagine this all might come as a bit of a shock. Well, we've got to move with the times. Throw in a murder or two, a dash of real tragedy, and who knows, maybe you've got one great story left in you. I'll ring you later to discuss. Sorry about your career. Chin up, though, eh? Squash next week? At least you'll have time to work on that backhand soon. I can zoom. Oh, zoom. Whoa. And rotate? Wow. Okay. How interesting. Coffee. Whoa, there's a thing under it. What's that? What if I use the mouse? The mouse doesn't do anything. See, they could have made this use the mouse. Oh, I found art. I found a collectible. Yay for me. Just what I always wanted. I can make this go. Letter to Fickle Fans. So, well, it's me again, Arthur Finkelstein, and here we are at book 38 of the Jenny LeClue series, our most joyful adventure yet. Thank you to all the new Jenny LeClue fans out there. You have been incredibly supportive. To answer your question, despite any rumors you have heard, of course the Jenny LeClue books will continue. As long as there's ink on my pen and ribbon in my typewriter. Yes, it will be more of the same. I refuse to change my formula. Arthurton will always be a safe and happy place. Oh, look at all these people. Look at all these people. You think these are like backers? Backers? Hey, Madman Dog. Yeah, I hope it is too. It seems good so far. Chapter 1. Sun rose over another perfect day in picturesque Arthurton. To the casual observer, Arthurton seemed like any other small, quiet town. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, we already read that. Whoops.
You don't understand what you're asking for. You want me to turn Jenny's world upside down? Kill off my characters and destroy everything I've built over the last 30 years? Fine. I'll give you what you want. But I warn you, I'm a stream of consciousness writer. And you have unleashed my fury. Good day, sir. Boring? Predictable? Bah! Well, if it's murder they want, it's murder they'll get.
Murder. Apparently we're gonna get murder. Most
It should have
foul.
been another perfect day in Arthurton. But today was different. And nothing would ever be the same again. To begin with, Jenny LeClue was dead. Her skin was pale. Her eyes glassy and frozen. What cruel fate had befallen our beloved detective?
No. Never move the victim.
Mrs. LeClue, she's doing it again.
Jenny LeClue.
You are a dead body. Dead bodies don't talk.
Julie LeClue, former detective, teaches dumb students. Terrible cook, great mom.
But he's doing it wrong.
As wonderful as it would be if all cadavers were so talkative, we must deduce the cause of death without their help. With only the evidence laid before us, we build a picture from the fragments left behind. We collect clues, interpret the data, and solve our puzzle one piece at a time. Until it feels as if the victim is speaking to us.
Is that right?
But Jenny is right, Jonathan. You mustn't disturb the crime scene. Vital evidence could be lost.
Yeah, dingus. What a dingus.
Sorry, Mrs. LeClue. Okay, you've all had a chance to study the body? Who can postulate how she met her demise?
Ooh, me. I think it was an accident.
Yeah, she obviously wasn't looking where she was going
So she slipped on the wet floor,
and cracked her head open. Like an egg.
and then she bled to death.
Really? How can you tell?
Well, there's a giant pool of blood around her head.
Yeah, I know. I was being sarcastic.
Oh. Actually, you're both wrong.
What?
It was cold-blooded murder.
Murder? What?
Murder?
Don't be ridiculous.
Where's the murder weapon?
There's no evidence anyone else was even here.
Oh, yes, there is. It was murder, and I can prove it.
Jenny had read all the books. She'd absorbed all her mother's teachings. But there was nothing quite like getting your hands dirty.
How many people get the chance to solve their own murder?
The first step in any good deduction was collecting evidence. Seemingly insignificant details could provide a vital piece of the puzzle.
First, I'll search the crime scene for clues.
Then she'd analyze the data. And finally...
Deduce the real cause of death.
Ah.
The victim has a green smudge on her lips. It's not lipstick.
It wasn't Jenny's style to wear accessories. But this hair clip was the exception. Its function as a lockpick had saved Jenny from a long night trapped in her school locker. She'd worn it ever since. Without her trusty bifocals, Jenny couldn't see the nose in front of her face. They were her window to the world, and the lens through which she focused her keen detective vision.
Ooh! Secret!
There's no doubt the victim lost a lot of blood.
Free blood.
Jenny's blue sweater was scruffy and quite uncomfortable. But her grandmother had knitted it, and so it was her favorite. The more it itched, the closer she felt to her.
What's with the thingies on it? There's like thingies on it. Those are some big ass
Approximately
shoes.
8 sizes too big. And covered in mud. What a waste of perfectly good coffee.
Jenny's love for coffee was almost as strong as her passion for crime solving.
Oh, she was poisoned.
Chalky green residue on the rim. Smells like burnt matches.
Oh, yeah. Oh! Secret! I found 7 of 8 clues. I got 1 more left. What is it? Oh! Another secret! Oh, this green
The
stuff.
floor is wet and slippery, but also immaculately clean.
So that's supposed to be water.
I've seen enough. Time to wrap this case up.
Jenny was a meticulous record keeper, noting every relevant clue in her trusty journal. A great detective knew that solving a mystery was simply a matter of connecting the dots.
I'm certain this wasn't a mere accident. Now I just need to prove it. How do I know the
Oops.
victim didn't slip?
I have to pick 2 things. Oh, glasses probably would have fallen off.
That's not right. Back to the drawing board.
What? It's not. You think wet floor plus boots? I thought if she fell, the glasses would have fallen off. We can...
The victim's boots are filthy.
Alright.
They should have left big muddy footprints on the floor.
Okay.
So where are they? Either someone washed away her footprints, or she was carried here. Okay, that proves she didn't slip. So how did she actually die? What was the real cause of death? There's a green residue in the bottom of the victim's coffee cup. It smells of burnt matches. Phosphorus. Also found in common garden fertilizer.
Genius.
The same green mark is on the victim's lips. Her coffee was spiked with fertilizer. Someone clearly wanted her dead. Ah, the case of the dead lab assistant. Gone before her time. Was it poison? Yes. A blow to the head? Yes. An accident?
We didn't. Oh, okay. I guess we did confirm blow to the head because she.
Certainly not.
Because of the blood.
No footprints in an unshattered mug? She was killed somewhere else and carried here. This is the story of a scorned ex-lover.
Jenny?
The gardener enacting his revenge.
Jenny!
A deadly brew of fertilizer and caffeine coursing through the veins.
That's quite enough, thank you.
What happens to the gardener?
Is this gonna be on the test?
Remember, class, even the smartest criminals make mistakes. This is how we catch a killer.
But what's the point of all this?
Yeah, there hasn't been a murder in Arthurton in years.
Every town has a dark side, even Arthurton. By doubting, we are led to question. And by questioning, we arrive at the truth. Okay, that's all for today. Don't forget, next class is our field trip to the morgue. So have a light lunch.
They don't go bleh all over the place.
The students need to think for themselves, Jenny. That's why they're here at Gumboldt. To learn.
I just figured we all had places to go. Speaking of which,
And where are you off to, young lady?
I'm a dead body mom, remember? Dead bodies don't tell. See ya.
Wait, before you go, I have something for you.
Later, nerd.
Cool. What is it?
If I told you, that would spoil the fun, wouldn't it?
The LeClues didn't simply hand each other presents.
What's with the? Oh, the jam. It was the blood.
They hid them. It was a family tradition, and Jenny had developed a sixth sense for finding them. With her trusty magnifying glass at her side, nothing eluded her.
A new journal.
To Jenny, there was nothing better than the aroma of a fresh leather notebook. It smelled like mystery. Without missing a beat, she did what any detective worth their salt would do. She decorated it.
Is that really hidden? I heart nerds, yeah! Me too! I love it. It's the best sticker ever.
Nerds!
And a magnifying glass. There we go. I like it. I need more stickers. I need more stickers. These stickers suck. Except for the I Heart Nerds one.
A new journal meant new adventures. She imagined all the thrilling cases that would soon fill its pages. And on the first page, her mother had written an inscription.
A great detective never gives up. Love, Mom. I love it. Thanks, Mom.
Jenny, I wanted to talk about, to say,
Uh-oh.
Somewhere in the back of Jenny's highly caffeinated brain, an alarm bell was ringing. Her mum was hesitating. What could be causing her to act so out of character?
crossed arms, furrowed brow.
Jenny saw it coming from a mile away. Her mother was about to get...
Emotional.
Oh
I
no!
gotta go.
No, Jenny, wait. I need your help.
What?
My help?
Really?
Jenny couldn't believe her ears. It was extremely unusual for her mother to ask for help. It must be something very important. Tracing the steps of a deranged killer? A cold case that only someone with Jenny's expertise could solve?
I've misplaced the students' essays on decapitation. See if you can find them for me before you leave. I have to run.
Wow, the case of the misplaced papers. Are you sure you want to trust me with such a complex task?
I have no doubt you'll be able to find them. They're around here somewhere.
Jenny was unsure if her mother was unable to detect sarcasm or just really good at ignoring it.
Number 2. Alright, I'll help.
Okay, Mom. I'll find them before I leave. On one condition.
Yes?
You have to let me help grade them.
One of Jenny's favorite pastimes was grading papers. Nothing pleased her more than giving a big shiny F to an overconfident student.
Don't push your luck.
Please.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes!
Find the papers and go straight home.
But I'm meeting Keith tonight.
No buts, remember?
And no buts.
Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe I'm still feeling the effects of being poisoned for your class.
Well then, I have the perfect antidote. You're staying with your cousin this weekend, and you still need to pack.
This again. Look, I've considered your offer, Mom, and I'm going to have to decline. I'm old enough to take care of myself.
I'll be back late tonight. There's meatloaf in the fridge.
So you don't trust me to take care of myself this weekend, but you do trust me to fix dinner and not burn the house down?
Jenny LeClue, it's been a difficult week. Could you please just do what you're told for once and stop asking questions?
Fine.
And try to stay out of trouble.
When do I ever get into trouble? All right, let's find these papers and get out of here.
I can move. Look at that. Whoa! And I can run. Whoa, what's this?
Looking rather trim today, Ethan. New diet? What's the matter? Lost your funny bone?
Woo! Wow. We got some bad jokes.
One of Jenny's earliest memories was making raspberry jam with her mum.
It's the perfect substitute for blood in class demonstrations.
I knew it.
And better tasting than the pig's blood the textbook recommends.
I don't know if I agree with that. Ah, secret!
Becoming a great detective took more than book smarts. You needed real-life experience, and Jenny was always on the lookout for a chance to get her hands dirty.
Please do not touch. Someone must be running an experiment.
Touching it!
Gross. Pretty soon it's gonna sprout legs.
Said don't touch, and I touched it. Okay, I don't know where these papers are. Oh. Put another sticker. I didn't mean to do that, but... I can look at the board again. Hey, there's a secret on the board. Just noticed that. Look at that. Oh, there's another one. Man, I'm good at finding the secrets. Oh, there's another one. Wow. Oh, that's what I'm supposed to do? Wait. I pushed the wrong button.
It's one of the students' term papers. You can tell by the terrible handwriting and erroneous conclusions. Mom must have put them behind the chalkboard.
Wow.
Found you. Time to get out of here.
Finding stuff in two-dimensional space is hard.
Jenny looked around the room one last time. Was she ready to leave?
Yep. Why would I not be? More secrets or something?
So she wasn't really dead. That would be silly. No, Jenny was alive and well and ready for another perfect day in Arthurton.
Murder. What was that?
What the? What a mess. I should investigate.
Should I?
Jenny had an instinct for sorting treasure from trash. To the untrained eye, this was just a discarded piece of an old postcard. But to Jenny, it was a mystery waiting to be solved.
I should keep my eyes open for any other pieces.
The puzzling postcard. The puzzling postcard.
The notice board was awash with flyers, personal ads, and the occasional piece of gum.
I'm amazed anyone can find anything on here.
Fortunately, Jenny had a useful trick to use in a situation like this.
Mom always says, a great detective eliminates the noise. Focus on the details, and you'll find clarity in the chaos. I wonder if anyone else reads this junk. Hold on. What's this? Oh no.
Arthur,
It extended
curfew.
curfew hours again. "9 p.m. to sunrise? That's ridiculous.
But necessary. Power outages had become a regular occurrence in town. It was dangerous to be wandering around after dark.
It won't be long before we need a permit to go out at all.
That's jank.
Hey, you!
Oh, hi there.
What are you doing back there?
Well, I was pruning, but then I discovered this cerulean bugberry bush.
Discovered? These bushes are all over Arthurton.
Actually, this is an incredibly rare bloom.
There's nothing rare about Arthurton.
I beg to differ. Arthurton has many beautiful and exotic plants.
Really? Like what?
Mushrooms with eyes that glow in the dark, berries that emit a bioluminescent mist, and flowers with nectar as sticky as superglue.
Where? I've never seen any of those things.
Well, believe me, they do exist. I've had the pleasure of seeing them up close. That's one of the privileges of working for Dean Strasberry in his greenhouse. Anyway, I should get back to work. I want everything to be perfect for the Dean's retirement celebration.
Okay. Oh, it's a secret! I can do the magnifying glass anytime. I didn't realize that. Let's run.
Signs and decorations adorned the entire campus.
A party to celebrate the Dean's impending retirement.
Dean? It's that kind of Dean.
Left. Left. I said left, damn it. What part of left are you having trouble with?
My left or your left?
My left. Obviously, I mean my left. Why would I mean your left?
So you want me to move it the other way?
Yes. Nothing would make me happier. If you're not careful, we're gonna have bronze brains all over the floor.
They seem busy. I should probably lead them to it.
It's the Dean.
Hello, Mr. Strasberry. How are you today?
A jolly gentleman, the Dean was often seen shaking hands and kissing babies around town.
He's also Mom's boss.
But more than that, he was her loyal friend.
What do you think, Jenny?
The Dean had dedicated his life to Gumboldt. And the townspeople had spared no expense in their tribute to him.
Quite a striking resemblance, Mr. Strasberry.
It's a scary thing, Jenny. Retirement.
Great excuse for a party, though. What will you do when you're no longer the Dean?
I've been trying not to think about it.
Hey, Cannon.
This place won't be the same without you.
Things change, Jenny. Time marches on, and we must do our best to adapt. It's going to be difficult, but I'm sure we will get through it.
What do you mean, we?
Do you think they made my belly too big?
It's probably just the perspective, Mr. Strasberry.
You are a clever one, Jenny LeClue. Speaking of which, have you been practicing your detective skills?
Have I? Of course, always.
Well then, I have a challenge for you.
Oh no!
I bet you can't guess what I ate for breakfast.
At last, a real challenge for Jenny. A fiendishly difficult puzzle that would take all her wits to solve.
To be honest, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I just have to be somewhere.
Of course.
Oh, that's not
I
what.
understand.
That's not what I thought we meant. I thought it meant tell him the truth that he had.
What? No, that's not right. Jenny would never turn down an opportunity to flex her intellectual muscles. So she did what the dean asked.
Fine.
That's not what I thought it meant anyway.
Anything for you, Mr. Strasberry.
Oh, how wonderful.
But first,
It won't even let me pick.
I need to ask
now.
you a few questions. It can't be dandruff. He has no hair. I have a hunch it's powdered sugar.
Donuts. Maybe
Looks
not
like he
donuts.
accidentally put a spoon in his pocket instead of his pen. It's got a coffee stain on it.
Donuts and coffee.
A thick bundle of note cards poked out of the dean's pocket.
What's he keeping so close to his chest? You've been making a lot of notes, Mr. Strasberry.
Oh, I was intending to make a speech on Saturday.
Why have you scratched out so much of it?
Your mother suggested I keep it short, and quite right, too. I must have rewritten it 20 times by now. I just can't seem to find the right words.
Okay.
His watch is slow. That's unlike the Dean. He's usually very punctual. Your watch is 45 minutes slow.
Is it? Oh my. That explains why there was no cheesecake left in the cafeteria. My head's not screwed on today. Thank goodness you noticed, or I'd be late for my meeting with your mother.
Oh, really? She didn't mention anything to me.
Oh, well, of course she wouldn't. It's nothing important.
Why are you meeting then?
It's just, she's helping me finalize my plans for,
Your party?
Yes, that's it. My retirement party. Thank you.
Are you okay, Mr. Strasberry?
Of course. Now let me just fix my watch before I forget. Now, where were we?
Ring.
Ipsa scientia potestas est. Looks like Latin. Your ring sure looks old.
It was made for my grandfather. He passed it down to my father, who passed it down to me.
That's pretty
And when the
old.
time comes, I'll pass it on to my son.
The Strasberry family had been champions of education for generations.
What does the inscription mean?
Knowledge itself is power. The inquisitive spirit is a mighty thing, Jenny. And nothing is as important as the truth.
So what is?
For the dean, being covered in plant life was not unusual. His work as a botanist was renowned.
Looks like you're carrying some extra baggage today, Mr. Strasberry.
Well, I do have a lot on my mind.
I was referring to your legs.
Oh, thank you. I have been doing my daily calisthenics.
No, I mean the sticky stuff on your pants.
What? Oh! Hitchhikers. I've been working on a new orchid hybrid in my greenhouse. They're beautiful, but the leaves are quite clingy. I will say, I am looking forward to spending more time in the dirt.
Missing button. That's a thing. It was
The Dean didn't button his shirt properly.
It was a filled
It looks like a bloodstain,
donut.
but the seeds indicate otherwise.
He had a raspberry-filled donut and coffee.
The Dean was a big fan of the Gumboldt moonbeams. And not just because his son was a prominent figure on the team.
Moonbeams.
Well, a bench warmer anyway.
So, what do you think, Jenny? Can you guess what I had for breakfast?
Sure, Mr. Strasberry. I've got everything I need to solve this mystery. What did the Dean eat for breakfast? Jam on his shirt and powdered sugar on his tie. The evidence points strongly to the Dean's breakfast consisting of 1, maybe 2 donuts.
I'm a genius!
What else can I tell about the Dean's morning?
What?
That doesn't quite add up. Let me give this some more thought.
What else can I tell about the Dean's morning? Well, he had coffee. He was running late. I mean...
The Dean had neglected to wind his pocket watch, the act of a distracted man. This resulted in his whole routine being thrown off, which might explain why he has a spoon in his pocket instead of a pen.
I don't know about that one.
You had a donut for breakfast.
Yes?
I'm guessing...
Had seeds.
raspberry.
How did you know?
That part was easy. You always have donuts for breakfast. But something else caught my attention.
Oh?
I think you have something on your mind, Mr. Strasberry. You are usually a picture of precision and punctuality. But today, there's a spoon in your pocket and your shirt button is undone.
My, you really are a LeClue. Your father would be so proud.
Thanks. Well, I should be going. I'm meeting your son by the lake.
And I'm meeting your mother in the library. What a small world this is.
Too small.
A perfectly small world with everything in its right place.
Who would want to change that?
Pardon?
Nothing. See you on Saturday.
Oh, yes. Until we meet again, Jenny LeClue.
I did it. I did it. Yay. I did it. Here's another phone booth. I feel like phone booths will become something. Oh. Well, it's ringing.
Well, that's not creepy at all.
In her short time as a detective, Jenny had learned never to ignore a ringing phone.
Alright, I guess we're not gonna ignore the ringing phone.
Hello.
The dog barks loudest before the dawn.
What? CJ, is that you?
The dog barks loudest before the dawn.
Really? This again? It's me, Jenny. We don't need to do this.
No idea who you are, and I know no one by that name. The dog barks loudest before the dawn.
Fine. The early bird can't catch the lazy worm.
Good. The wind blows strongly from the east.
A watched pot feels very self-conscious.
Excellent. The evening sky is full of fireflies.
The absent-minded goldfish swims into the blender.
Aha! Jenny, it is you!
Of course it is!
I need to meet with you right away.
Okay. Where do you want to meet?
This place will do.
Everyone in town knew that CJ was mad, even dangerous.
He's not dangerous. He just doesn't accept things at face value. Sure, he's a bit fixated on extraterrestrials, but at least he's passionate about something.
CJ and Jenny certainly indulged each other's obsessions. But most of all, CJ treated Jenny like a colleague.
And not a little kid. CJ, why did we go through all that if you're right here?
Can't be too careful. Are you sure you weren't followed?
Yep.
Who would be following me?
Its own Doc Brown.
Shh. This place is compromised. We don't have long to talk. Now, what did you want to talk to me about?
What? You called me.
Did I? Why?
Talking to CJ was a bit like navigating a maze. You had a rough idea of where you were headed, but you couldn't be sure you'd ever get there.
I'll help you figure it out.
3 clues. Only 3 this time, huh? Oh, there's a secret. Secret!
I knew he was hiding something. A compass with strange symbols where the cardinal direction should be. Looks broken. Where did you get that compass?
Ah, you spotted it. I knew you would. It belonged to my father. He left it to me to find the truth.
You're not gonna find anything with that. The needle is wandering all over the place. A bit like you.
It's searching
For what?
for them. It's this town, Jenny. It's Arthurton. They're here, among us. And this proves it.
Or it could just be broken.
Could be. I guess we'll never know.
Secret!
Is it your birthday, CJ?
Birthday? Whose birthday? Clankson's birthday. But Clankson died on his birthday. Assassination? Possibly. Abduction? Almost certainly.
CJ, the card?
Yeah, it was a secret in his pants.
Oh, this. It's for you. Impossible shot. Died instantly.
Sorry about that.
No suspects. No human suspects, anyway.
Thanks, CJ. That's, thoughtful. I didn't think you'd remember.
I know what it's like to lose something important to you. Now triple shred and incinerate that card as soon as possible! It's got my fingerprints all over it!
Choose. Oh, there it is. I mean, I kind of see it. It's like right there. Like, it's not hard to see.
What's that sticking out of your sock?
Ah! That's what I wanted to talk to you about. I intercepted a secret message. Classified intel. It's proof, Jenny. It's happening again. It's time for us to join the fight.
This doesn't look like the kind of pamphlet he usually makes.
They are coming for your pets. Are you prepared? Will you answer the call?
It's being professionally printed.
Could CJ finally be onto something?
Oh, flip it. Join the
It's
space.
just part of a cereal box.
Okay. Mail in your application and get your official Pop Flakes ray gun and flashlight in just 11 to 15 weeks. Just 5 box tops and 20-cent shipping. Hurry, supplies are limited. Wow, so cool.
A cereal box from another space-time continuum?
Nope, just a regular cereal box. It's an ad for a toy.
But why? Why would it just be lying there in the trash?
Woo, we can flip it.
I'm sorry, CJ. There are still great mysteries out there to solve. But this isn't one of them. So what's the plan now?
Library. Research. Very important. Very hush-hush.
They let you back in?
Not yet. But I've got this hat now.
It wasn't your head that needed covering.
No, for disguise.
I know, CJ. What is it this time? More UFOs? Radio wave mind control? A globally connected communication network used exclusively to view pictures of cats?
Jenny, you sound crazy. I'm just preparing my defense for the hearing.
Is this because you tried to hypnotize Mrs. Brown's prize poodle?
No, that was last week. It's because I peed in the water tower.
CJ, that's gross.
That is gross.
And this is the thanks I get for saving everyone from the mind control chemicals.
Well, I guess I'll see you later then.
But CJ was gone.
CJ, I know you're standing behind the phone booth. I just watched you walk over there.
No, I'm not.
Okay then, bye.
See you later.
Okay. And now we're walking this way.
Hey!
Ah!
Ah!
Damn. That's the third time today.
Oops.
Hi, Jenny. Great job solving that case today.
Oh! You're one of the people there.
It's really cute the way that you and your mom work together. I wish I was that close with my parent.
Enough chit-chat. Got anything new for me?
Oh, yes. This is the real deal, hot off the press.
Press.
I haven't had a chance to distribute these yet, so keep them to yourself.
Ada and Jenny belonged to one of the oldest societies in Arthurton. An eclectic band of treasure hunters, collectors, creators, and dealers.
Deal drugs? What?
Together, they were known as Sticker Club.
Stickers.
For generations, Gumboldt students had been hiding and finding stickers all over town. Officially, Jenny was too young to join, but she'd found so many stickers on her own that they'd made her an honorary member.
I mean, basically
Let's see.
drugs.
Nice crisp edges, rich colors, very tacky.
Thanks. I spent all week making these.
If only you spend as much time in your schoolwork, you might not be failing my mom's class.
Jenny thought to herself.
It's to celebrate the dean's retirement. I'm super sad that he's leaving, but...
It's a perfect reason to make new stickers.
Exactly! Oh, we're going on an epic sticker hunt before the dean's party. You should join us!
Even if Jenny had wanted to join them,
And I don't.
she knew she'd be stuck with her cousin all weekend.
Thanks, but I work alone.
Oh, okay. See you around, Jenny.
Hey, she got her balloons back. What the heck? Oh wait, there's a thing. There's a thing. Wow, how was I supposed to find that? Huh? Some of these secrets are very secret. Wee. Man, it's all gallery art. I want to find a piece of a postcard. Leave campus. Okay.
Lake Nowhere, 1 mile.
Lake Nowhere. We're going to nowhere. What?
Perfect. Hold it right there. Okay, let her go.
Oh dear.
That was ominous.